Sandling. She suddenly seems completely different.
I know, it's like overnight she has totally transformed, and suddenly everyone's feeling a little bit like almost upset and sort of taken out of their comfort zone, because everyone's like, is she sort of going through a marriage crisis? Because if you saw Sienna or Kate Moss, let's say, in the newspaper, you think, oh, there we are, you know, there we are, you know, they're obviously on another fashion trail. But with Gwyneth, we automatically think something negative, because we're not used to seeing her looking so sexy and minxy. We're used to seeing her sort of looking quite dowdy and a little bit frumpy and mumsy.
Yeah,
I think it's
dowdy.
great.
Like, I was struggling to see Gwyneth Paltrow as ever dowdy, but I know what you mean, and it is true. She's got two youngsters, and most of the time, when you are, you know, running around after them, you want trainers with flat boots on, and jeans and perhaps a pair of leggings, which is very sensible, and it's a very quick way, isn't it, to feel a bit sexy and womanly, to put on a pair of high heels.
Absolutely, because it doesn't matter how bloated or frumpy you might feel, a pair of sexy shoes is always going to instantly give you that little pick-me-up, you know. But as you can see here, look, she's wearing strappy, almost bondage-like shoes, lingerie-inspired shoes. She just looks really amazing. And it's almost like she's a chameleon, and she's totally changing her image. And obviously, you know, it has caused this worldwide kind of, you know,
Huge implications. Now, you brought some of your fabulous shoes in here. I know you get them on designer sales and all sorts of things like that.
I do indeed. These are my lovely little sparkly, sort of girly-fied ones. As you can see, they've got gorgeous...
Look at that, sparkle. And you get these in sales and they're all big fashion names. But if people have just got to go to the high street, is it, do you think, you know, even though it seems nonsense, put on a pair of high heels and it works?
Totally. I mean, I always go into... I always buy my shoes in a sale purely because then you can get something like that, 600 quid shoes like this for 50 quid. So you haven't broken the bank whatsoever. But an expensive pair of shoes will make a cheap dress look expensive, and the opposite way around as well.
Oh, dear, oh, dear. I'm in all kinds
You've got
of
gorgeous
trouble.
shoes on.
Really cheap, though.
Yeah.
Really cheap.
They look fabulous.
Got gorgeous feet to put in them as well.
All right, enough already.
Right.
Thank you very much. You may find I steal some of these.
You keep your sticky mitts off, all right?
Okay.
All righty. Thanks ever so much for coming in. Robert Downey Jr., will.i.am, and the latest news from Hollywood coming up in Entertainment Today with Jenny and Michael in just a moment.
OK, first is what's happening where you are.